gripe. From scary foes to the customer.
Hello, and welcome to. You said I was doing the intro.
You're doing it.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Need Not Apply. I'm Gary Baldwin.
And I'm Gina. I don't like to lean into that.
Yeah, why did you bring that up? Now
Sorry,
everyone's gonna call you
guys.
Gina. Great,
Please don't.
great. So we got some. I just got breaking news from Reuters. The first screwworm case in the U.S. has been confirmed in Maryland,
Ooh.
and
It's as gnarly as it sounds.
yeah, it's not good. It's just not good.
Not good.
Bring back COVID.
So, like, is this kind of like a ringworm or something?
It's like a
Wait, ringworm's not a real worm.
No, that's fungus.
My
But
bad.
it's like so the female lays eggs in open wounds, and then the larvae burrow deeper into your skin. It's bad for cattle usually, but
Oof.
humans as well. It comes from Central America, and I know they've been keeping an eye on this for a while because there's like an outbreak in Central America, and now it seems to be rearing
Here.
its little screwy head here.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm not going to be near any cows anytime soon. I guess it's good we didn't go to the 4-H fair.
Yeah. What's with all these flies and stuff? Because the rabbits. Wait, the rabbits is something else.
I don't know what you're
Isn't
talking
it?
about.
The jackalopes? Oh no, never mind.
Gary's glitching here.
No, there's another fly that lays eggs in animals that.
Yeah. How's that thing called? I'm free. Let's move on.
Yeah, well, it creates like a boil thing that's painful, and then it comes out. It's usually like it
Tsetse fly?
doesn't harm you. No, it doesn't harm you, but it hurts. So I guess
Yeah.
it does harm you, but long term it doesn't. But I saw something last week when I was looking up the story that you brought up with the jackalopes. That came
They
up
weren't jackalopes.
on Reddit, and I was like, I wish I didn't see this.
Yeah. We both wish we didn't see. I didn't look as much as you did, though.
It's not like I
I'm
spent
not
hours
saying,
looking at
I'm
this
not saying
stuff.
that, but I didn't actually like search. Once I saw one, I was like, oh no, no more.
Yeah, it's disgusting. There's something going on with squirrels too now.
Like what?
It was like they called it zombie squirrels. It's like some type of virus
That's
going
what they
around.
called the rabbits.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's a virus or what. I didn't really look into it. I just saw the headline. So let's not get into it.
This is gonna be
We
a
don't
slow start
preach
today.
facts here. I mean, we preach facts here. We don't preach
We preach
fiction.
some
We
semi-facts.
spit the facts.
Don't quote us.
Skibbity, skibbity, skibbity.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Before we get into our news
Like
articles?
I said, I don't hear people saying this. If I did, I might have issue.
So I brought it up to Gina a few days ago because I saw that Webster Online Dictionary added the word skibbity on top of other words that I've never heard before. Well, skibbity I've heard before through the crypto space. And apparently it's like this sketch on YouTube show where it's just heads coming out of toilets and talking. Skibidi toilet, it's called. And now that's in the dictionary. So welcome to
I mean,
Idiocracy.
To be fair, we watched some dumb shit on YouTube too.
Well, yeah, it's called brain rot. But yeah, Skibidi's in the dictionary.
Charlie! Sorry.
And I looked up what it means, and it literally means everything and nothing. Like, it could mean anything. And it could be
So-
good or bad.
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
laying a skibidi on your sofa.
Let's not.
You don't know what it is?
I don't want
A
to.
kiss. It could be a kiss.
Please don't do that either.
All right,
Please stay
moving
away from my
on.
sofa, sir.
Let's skibidi up.
So, like you said, crypto bros? Like this
Uh-oh.
word? Or just bros?
Skibidi?
Yeah.
It's the younger generation
The
and
young-
crypto
The
bros.
youngins?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a story for you about crypto, but you can move on. It's not part of my stories, but
please,
something I
no.
saw
No
on,
more
on
crypto.
Reddit.
Unless you're telling me you made money. So, I guess
Not
I
yet.
was looking up some articles this week and so I came across an article about Mark Maron.
Oh, yeah.
And he was throwing shade towards the bro podcast scene, which, I support fully, saying it's
Yeah.
not just bad comedy, it's wrecking in the art form.
Ooh, okay.
Shots fired. So comedy's become about chasing clicks instead of writing actual material.
Yeah.
Which, I feel like we see that a lot.
I think that's not just comedy. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Politics. Like, who would have thought politics devolved into this shit show? It's
I
a
mean,
circus.
Everything's tied together, it seems like.
It's just for clicks. People don't want. It's what they said in the birdcage. People only read the headlines or whatever. They
It's
don't care
true.
about
It really
the
is
story.
true. Well, they're saying, like, I guess stand-up used to have it was more like crafted. Like people actually put time and effort into it. This is
Yeah.
more like two guys in a chair riffing, saying stupid shit until something goes viral.
Mhm.
And it's reshaping the way people view comedy.
Well,
So, I mean, I guess that happens every once and again. Our parents
Yeah.
probably said the same things about us, but
I don't know. It seems to be getting more and more. Not gonna say BR
mindless,
again.
maybe,
Yeah,
perhaps?
mindless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm falling victim to these words.
I understand sometimes people don't want to use that part of their brain, or they just want to like unwind and not think about things.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what this podcast is. It's entertainment, so you don't have to think about
Oh yeah,
the other shit in your
but
life.
we bring up
But
stories that
hopefully you'll learn something about,
have a
right?
cool fact or something. Stuff that's true.
Yeah,
But
mostly true, not jackalopes.
yeah, what you
My
thought
bad.
you thought were true.
I
were
know.
real.
I'm calling myself out. You
I
don't
wish
have to,
they were real.
You don't have to double down on it, Gare.
I mean, it's not like unicorns, which are real.
Thank
you know?
God.
But yeah, I think that's just anything these days where everyone's vying for your time, and it seems like the most mind-numbing, mindless things are the ones that are winning. I guess because it's easily digestible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's since we're doing that, we're pushing the algorithm. This is what the kids are seeing now. So what if you just grow up and all you watch is mindless garbage? How are you gonna be when you grow up? Like
Mindless garbage.
Are we gonna be? What are we like? What's the language gonna be in 20 years?
People already don't know how to write in cursive, so like we see how things are evolving. I mean, handwriting is probably going to be gone next because people use phones, computers, technology.
Yeah, but they said that the ChatGPT, the way that it talks, people are adopting that as well. So that, I mean, some of this, it sounds intelligent, so that's not a bad thing. I guess
Hopefully,
whatever wins. It seems like people are not lazy. It's just they're overworked so much. They just want to put as little effort into everything else in their life as possible. Not
That's
everybody.
true.
People,
Oh, we're not getting defensive.
I'm just saying, I get it.
We want to
you're
work smarter,
tired.
not harder.
Yeah.
As you all should at
We're
home.
It's like my future manager in 20 years, Gary. Did you get those Skibidi reports?
Oh boy, no, thank you.
So just real quick about the crypto thing I was talking about. There's apparently like this skyrider in the tri-state area. I think this was on the Garden State Parkway I saw on Reddit.
Yeah.
And it says people are trying to make out what it said, and it says Uranus looks good, and it has to do with crypto.
It's crypto, yeah.
And damn it, I looked it up, and I was like,
too late. You missed your shot.
Went up 300 times.
How much does it cost to get a skywriter? Maybe you can get
It was
another
smart.
crypto to.
Yeah, maybe.
What do they say when it's doing well?
To pump.
Yeah, to pump.
Yeah, bullish.
I know these things.
Bullish.
So what else? You got any more stories for us?
I do have some stories, and they are great.
Let's hope so.
So this has to do with Walmart. When seafood goes nuclear. So I saw that the FDA issued a recall for shrimp that's being sold at Walmart. I think it's their store brand, Great Value Shrimp. There's SKU numbers you could look up if you did buy any.
Hopefully you didn't.
It has cesium-137, which is a radioactive isotope in it, or they think it does. So if your dinner glows in the dark, you probably have bad shrimp.
Yeah, I mean, how are we testing this? Your stomach is glowing.
Apparently they haven't. They have.
So what can you do? Like they have.
You gotta throw it out.
Treat you if you have. What if you've consumed it though?
Well,
like what does it do to you?
I don't know if it's how much it is, how sick you'd get. You'd have to go to the hospital if you have symptoms from.
That's scary.
But there have been no cases, and all the shrimp that the FDA tested yielded negative results to anything radioactive. So this might be just precautionary, but yeah, throw it out.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully nobody gets sick from that. Speaking of, we were just watching Fallout.
Yeah. Good lead-in.
Yeah, we rewatched because I guess it's coming back soonish.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
Such a good show. It was even better the second time through. I feel like I caught a lot more.
Yeah. And I want Gina to play Fallout New Vegas because it's going to be in New Vegas next season.
Didn't I play a little bit of something? One of them?
Maybe. No, Fallout 76. The online thing. It's nothing like, I mean, it's good, but it's nothing like the actual.
I like making the characters. I'm boring.
And that's funny because I don't like making the characters. I just want to get into the game, and that's the game for you.
Yeah, that's the game for me.
That's
like what I do on The Sims. I'm like, let's see if I can make this sim look like Jonathan Van Ness.
And then
and then I do
5 hours later.
literally because I'm a psycho. I was downloading like mods and things to put over it, skins to put over to make it look like more realistic.
And
And maybe a
then-
couple viruses.
Yeah, then it flagged it for viruses. I was like, no
Whoops.
more custom. After I showed you it, I was like, maybe I should.
I loved it.
But that's why we mesh so well together. You create the characters, I play the game as the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah. I mean, I play the game if it's like Animal Crossing. Polya.
Not anymore, you don't.
I don't have enough time. There's not enough hours in the day, friends.
So I, speaking of not having enough time,
Bum bum bum.
I started to set up an old phone so I could go on TikTok.
Yeah, he doesn't like it on his real phone, but
And the
I
phone is
appreciate
so damn
that.
slow. I'm like, maybe I should just bite the bullet and do it on my own phone.
You can use my new work phone.
Yeah, Gina's very important now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want my job
You are
necessarily
important, by the way.
having. I know I am. I don't want my job necessarily having access to everything on my phone. I felt like that seemed, I don't know, like it could be compromised in some way, whether the data gets breached of a corporation or what. Like, I don't know if that's possible, but that shit's happened. You've
Yeah.
heard when we T-Mobile many times our data's been compromised.
Yeah, why are we still with them? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's the lesser of some evils.
Well,
but
it's like my data's out there. What
at
are they
this
gonna
point,
leak
what
it
can we
again
do? Yeah,
for the
someone
fifth
else is
time?
gonna steal your identity.
But yeah, Gina's important. We're getting back to
So
that.
I got a work phone, so I have to learn how to use an iPhone. I've never had an iPhone, so I guess welcome me to the 20th century.
It's just so limited. Like the stuff I want to do that I could do on Android, I cannot do it on iPhone. It's like I'm swiping down. It should be more menus and stuff, but
Caveman phone.
maybe it's so simplified that I can't wrap my head around it. It's like I want to do this stuff, but it's not letting me. Why would anyone want a phone like this? I guess, look, I get it. A lot of people don't want to play around with their phones and do like extra stuff. They want to text, call, surf the web, go on apps. I get it. Okay. I like to play around with tech, so I like freedom. I
You like
guess
to be able to customize things more.
I like freedom. I'm a patriot. I guess people who have iPhones, little commies.
Fascist.
It's an American brand, so there's that too. Apple. And
Yeah.
security wise, it's very good.
yeah,
yeah.
I guess, but there's not as many viruses. It doesn't seem like from what you've told
gaining
me.
viruses now that the market share is going up. But
I thought it was
still,
weird. Like I thought that it would have like a lot of things disabled, but there's like GarageBand on there.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, let's make music while we're at work.
I guess they didn't want to go because you'd have to hire a whole team to gimp those phones.
Yeah.
It looks like
Cheaper.
they bought it directly from Apple and had your company's name on it on the
Yeah.
back. So there has to be some sort of stuff that's built into there. But security wise, it's probably better than Android's. Not that Android is unsecure. It's just there's so like the customization can lead you down a rabbit hole where you like undo something and you're able to install sources from any website, which is
Yeah.
not good.
Which can be bad. So
So I have another story.
you have another story?
Yeah. And then do you have another story?
Well, I was gonna say one in between.
Okay.
So we know we're getting into spooky season.
Ooh, I'm not
Spooky season.
I'm not excited. I don't like
I
to
heard
be
the girls at the
spooked.
nail salon this morning talking about how Dunkin' Donuts has pumpkin spice.
Oh, bringing it
Basic
back.
bits, get your mug. I'm ready. Yeah, so it seems like people are more obsessed with like spooky culture, ghosts, ghost hunting, scary stuff. I guess there's a podcast called Uncanny.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so it's a
actually.
BBC podcast where people share their personal ghost stories.
Ooh.
So you know how like you're always in a like if you're in a group with people and someone starts telling a ghost story, everyone kind of wants to chime in with their own version of something that's happened to them or someone they know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like community building.
I think you're right.
I've always
yeah.
been kind of into like ghost stuff, and I liked watching those cheesy ass ghost shows too.
I like
But
the ghost shows.
yeah, we used to like Ghost Adventures. That was like our favorite, and then it got real cheesy.
Yeah, it was too much Ed Hardy in there.
Yeah, Von Dutch.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And the hair gel. So they're saying horror films are thriving. That film Longlegs that came out in what was it, 2018 or something?
Yeah.
It only cost $8 million to make, and it grossed $90 million.
That's like the Terrifier movies. They are low budget, but people love them and
That's
they
like
do
Hellraiser.
really well. It's like a clown that kills people, I think.
Terrifier.
Yeah, there's like
From
3 out
when?
now.
Oh,
Just
they're
came.
new.
The third one came out like last year.
Oh,
Or
I don't
this
think I ever
year.
heard of that.
The Terrifier. Yeah.
I feel like these days I haven't really been into horror. I like The Shining. I like American Psycho. I don't know what other horror
feel like
movies.
those are
Carrie, the original, like Original and the second one was pretty good.
I like I'm not a horror fan whatsoever. I don't like being scared like that, but
I used to.
I like the sometimes psychological horror, and the movies you named are more like psychological,
Yeah.
in depth. It's not just there to scare you or give you gore. It's
Yeah,
like there's
like-
something there too.
Totally. Something like you have to try to figure out what the mystery is, and it, like Shutter Island, The Machinist. We like stuff like that,
Yeah.
like thrillers. I like some horror movies, but these days I feel like it's all about shock value and gore, that it's not really as interesting to me. Like I don't really want to see someone's guts get pulled out through their stomach. That's
No.
not really my vibe.
Yeah, I don't understand why people like that, but a lot of people do, and I'm not judging. It's just I don't like that
And
kind
I
of
mean,
seeing that
I don't know.
stuff.
I feel like the way you say it sounds like you're saying they like watching the blood. Do they?
Well,
They
yeah,
do
they do.
I feel like that's the part that I
they
always
get
used to be
their-
like, ugh.
They get their jollies off on it. People are weird.
Some people,
No.
some people might, but yeah,
people-
those people need to get analyzed. And
People
maybe
do like it. Like I think they like to be kind of disgusted, like close your eyes a little bit, but
like the
it
shock
keeps
value,
you
maybe.
engaged a little bit.
Well, and it like gets your adrenaline pumping.
Well, that too, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe people want to feel something, you
It's
know?
a dating tactic.
After work, you feel nothing, so
Said it's a dating tactic.
that too.
Well, let me put my arm around you.
It is.
I know. Get someone to jump in
And
their
then
seat.
Weapons, I think, is a new one that came out. People were talking about.
Well, I told you. So the guy who directed Weapons used to be part of that comedy troupe, The Whitest Kids You Know.
Mm.
So he directed that movie a couple of years ago too. That like got really big. That was, I can't remember what it was called. Hold on, let me look it up.
Well, that's like Peele. What's his name? The director.
Peele. What's that? Jordan Peele.
Yeah, he was in comedy, and then he just came out with awesome horror / suspense movies. All of a sudden, I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, sorry, Barbarian. That's the other one. That
I
he
never heard of that
directed.
one.
So I heard, like, I mean, like I said, I'm not super into horror. I don't know if these are. I did see the trailer for Weapon. Sorry, I did see the trailer for Weapons, and I was like, oh, that seems kind of good.
Yeah,
But I couldn't tell if it was a horror movie.
I didn't know it
or
was a
not.
horror
At
movie.
first,
Like you
yeah.
said, people at work were like, "Yeah, it's a horror movie." I was like, "Oh, that's."
I guess
weird."
we can see if it's like a psychological horror. Then maybe we'll watch it around Halloween. I
Yeah.
started doing this thing a couple years ago where, like, for Halloween, I like to pick a Halloween movie or TV show to watch every night leading up to
Yeah.
Halloween because I am a spooky season fan.
Well, we like
I like spooky stuff all
Hocus
year round.
Pocus and stuff like that, kind of late, and then American Psycho, like you said.
Yeah, we don't watch that one every year.
It's like slasher movies I'm not really into, but I would watch like the old Halloweens or Jasons. Like
Yeah,
there's some
but I don't need to watch
nostalgia
them
maybe.
that often.
No.
Like maybe once every 5-10 years.
No, it's just I guess it's the nostalgia or something. Even though I was pretty young when those came out, or
Yeah,
not alive
I don't think
yet.
you were alive. One was like the 70s.
But anyways, yeah.
But like Scream, the
Yeah,
first Scream.
the first Final Destination.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
It was.
I don't know. I think they're still making those, aren't they?
Yeah, one just came out. Apparently, it was good.
I think that was supposed to be the final destination, but I guess
Was
we'll
it?
see.
The preview had some guy stepping on glass, and I was like, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
thank
no.
you.
But that reminds me of the second Saw where they throw the girl in the pit
Yeah,
with
Saw
the
I
needles.
can't do anymore. I saw up to 3, I think. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
done.
I think that's where we both cut it off.
Yeah, yeah, the pit thing. I
that
was like,
that was messed up.
I'm
Oof.
not sure I enjoyed watching it. It was just, I guess it's like maybe people don't enjoy
When
it.
you wanna
It's
know
just
what
captures.
happens.
Yeah, do they get out?
Do they get
Like, what
out? Who
happens?
lives? Who's
Like he
behind
just
it?
did that? Oh my god!
I mean, I always, like I said, I've always grown up being into that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's me like rebelling against the fact that I was brought up in like a very religious space where people didn't really say that ghosts were real, only the Holy Spirit. So like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know if it was intentional, but I kind of got into that stuff at like a younger age.
Okay, that makes sense. I was more into fantasy.
I used to want to pretend I was a witch. That like we'd be out on the playground and I'd be like, "Oh, the leaves are going." That's totally me.
I used to do that too. Or like in the shower, like the water comes off your fingers. And you're like, look at me.
I'm so powerful.
I'm Water Man.
Yeah, totally. So tell me your story now.
You want to hear my spooky
I'd like to hear one of
stories?
your spooky stories.
So this was an interesting one. Apparently they did a study and they found that this was a small study, so take it with a grain of salt. But they found that if you're suffering from sleep apnea, you could try blowing into a conch shell
Does that like
almost
make your
daily.
lungs better?
What?
Does that make your lungs better?
Help reduce symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea.
Tell me more.
So apparently it's an ancient alternative. Shank blowing, a traditional Indian practice involving conch shells. It's used in yoga and rituals and now apparently as a DIY lung workout.
So I was right.
So it was only 30 participants. They blew into a conch shell for 15 minutes, 5 days a week. The other half did sleep breathing exercises. 6 months later, researchers checked in to see who was snoring less and living more. And the conch blowers were 34% less sleepy during the day. And they had 4 to 5 fewer apnea episodes per hour.
Wow.
And their blood oxygen levels improved. And they went from sleep deprived zombies to functioning humans.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. I don't know if we have sleep apnea, but if breathing while you sleep affects the way you sleep.
Yeah. So it was kind of what you said, where it strengthens the muscles in your throat, your chest, your face. And similar benefits have been seen in studies involving the didgeridoos and other wind instruments,
Didgeridoos.
whatever they are.
That's an Australian instrument.
Yeah, so I guess it's really just the blowing into something.
Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, I guess helping with your airflow.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So I guess breathing
is it, like,
exercises.
proven by doctors, or is this
Well, this
just,
was
like...
a small study,
Okay.
but it lines up with other things where, what I said with the wind instruments and whatnot, strengthening your pharynx, etc. So you know how I like to get into AI things, because AI is the bee's knees is what they say.
You just can't help yourself.
So imagine a social network where every person on there wasn't a person; it's a bot.
Oh my.
So scientists created an entire social network where every user is a bot, and something wild happened. So researchers from the University of Amsterdam created a social media platform populated entirely by GPT-4o powered AI bots, which is a version of ChatGPT.
Oh.
And Amsterdam, they were feeling good when they did this study.
Hey.
Heyo.
Not all Amsterdam.
So why they do this? Do you have any idea?
I really don't know. I guess to see if they could band together and uprise.
Close, no. So, because, social media today is like the outrage Olympics. Whoever could step it up the most and make people mad or whatever, feel something, gets the most traction,
So it seems.
So
That's
they're
controversial.
like, let's use bots to test if we could make social media a better place, right? And how do you think it went?
Poorly.
Dumpster fire. So they tried different ways to test their strategy to see what would work to help, people be a little bit more civil. Did like chronological news feeds, boosting diverse viewpoints, hiding follower counts, removing bios, basically everything they could to see how this worked. And the results? Little to no effect, and a lot of these things made things worse.
Wow.
The chronological feeds reduced attention inequality, but also floated extremist content to the top.
Ooh.
So even with no humans involved, the bots formed polarized cliques and amplified extreme views. It's like Mean Girls with an algorithm.
Yikes.
And there's a quote from here. It says, "Can we create online spaces that live up to the promise of constructive debate? The answer is not if bots are already beefing."
Woof. Wow.
Yeah, so it looks like social media is not going to get any better. No matter what we do, it's going to devolve into our own little
The
cliques.
chaos. I mean, there's always a form, right? So Miss MySpace became what it became. Facebook is what it is. Instagram's probably next.
Yeah, I think once they started invoking algorithms and just whatever gets engaged with the most floats to the top, that's the problem right there.
Yeah.
How do you solve that? I don't know.
I mean, do they want to solve that?
People don't want to solve that because they want to see what they want to see. They don't care if it's the truth. They don't care if
they're
whatever.
just happy it's in line with what they think.
Yeah, people like to hate. They really do.
Absolutely. Not great.
No.
I mean, speaking of chat bots and robots, I came across an article that I thought was kind of insane. And maybe it was a video, actually, of someone claiming scientists in China were building a robot with a working womb that could give birth by 2026. Price tag
Robinson.
about $14,000.
That's not bad.
That's like cheaper than IVF, I think.
Yeah.
So the reality is, a pregnancy robot turned out to be a hoax. Gary and I were researching. We're like, let's see if this is real, because obviously in a video, you want to believe it because that sounds fucking insane and kind of really cool and great for people that can't have a child but want to have a child.
But not great for future women.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I don't think there's a ton of men out there that just want to independently father.
I don't know. Look at the people online. A lot of incels.
Yeah, but they just want to propagate? I thought they just wanted to have sex with something.
I think they're lonely and they'll take whatever they can get. If they get like a woman that is a robot
Well,
that
no,
looks like
it's
a
not.
woman.
I don't know if it's necessarily like a one that you can interact with, or if it just like fosters the environment that
Oh,
you can
okay.
grow a
Yeah,
child
but
in.
I'm just saying
I
if,
guess because it doesn't exist, we don't know which is the
well, yeah,
case.
I was saying if
You
they
were
could,
saying like the robot mall where they can buy a
I'm
girlfriend.
just saying if they could create this, they could implant that eventually into a robot body, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Honestly, that's fine for future women. Save
I guess
us.
it could be good because there's a lot of
Weed out the assholes.
infant mortality is still pretty high in the U.S., so that would be helpful, and around the world. Well, not a lot of other developed nations, but ours is pretty high comparatively to those nations.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a hoax. People believed it because it sounded believable, and considering we're seeing robot malls popping up selling humanoid robots that can do various tasks, I don't honestly think science is that far behind. We can what they clone sheep and stuff, so like they know how to create life or foster environments that can create life.
Hmm.
It's possible that that could be something they could do in the future.
I think it's feasible. I think we'll see that in the future. I think you're right. So maybe not today, but in 10 years, like you said, maybe. I mean, I see a lot of developments coming out of China because they're really working to gain a foothold in the AI space, the robotic space, and I think they will push the bounds
Yeah,
of
100%.
of morality and science just to, get a foothold in that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of ethics in a lot of stuff that not just China, all
Like
around the world.
people just want power and notoriety. It doesn't always come with, yeah, like you said, ethics.
They want money.
They
Is
want
what it comes
money,
down
the
to.
almighty dollar.
And power. And they'll do
We
anything.
also want a little bit of money.
Well, yeah. Power. Yeah.
But we're nice
We are nice.
for now. Do you have anything else you want to share?
Yes. So this has to do with work. You remember the great during the COVID
Conscious
lockdown and
unbossing.
whatnot, when people could just leave their jobs and find another job, it was the great resignation. So now there's something called the great resentment, and that's the managers knowing that they have the upper hand now. And
Joy.
so the vibe is flipped. Bosses are back in charge and not exactly subtle about it. So they're clawing back control with vengeance. Think less collaboration and more because I said so. It's not just about productivity, it's about reminding workers who's boss, and that has to do with the return to work too. We have control over you now. Get back in line. So ZipRecruiter found nearly half of companies are lowering advertised wages now.
Yeah.
The hiring frenzy's over, which we knew. The job market sucks now. CEOs are demanding 5 days of work, just what I said. Resistance with that is met with discipline or pink slips. And as I say, it's for collaboration, but the real reason is revenge.
What are they getting revenge on though? Like they're like, oh,
Because-
F you for being able to stay home.
No, F you for thinking you had the power to leave your jobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that people are treated this way and there's not like decency.
No, it's sad, but it's like the age-old tale. The classes are at war with each other, and this is just the tension bubbling overhead.
Scary.
And
I don't love living in that kind of environment. It's hard feeling like you have no power in your job.
yeah. Well, it just solidifies the haves and the have-nots, where some people have power to do what they want and freedom, and other people are living paycheck to paycheck. You have to show up to work on Monday again. Sorry, folks.
Ooh, we both have to go to work on Monday this week.
Yeah, it's Sunday night. It's sad.
The dreaded Sunday night.
Sad. I'm not gonna. I already did that last episode. I'm not gonna get back.
We already
into
cried a few tears.
It. Still crying. So I have 2 more stories. I'll go through this quick. I just thought they were interesting.
By all means,
Okay.
share with me. I am tapped.
So there's this concept now called Chrysalis. It's a generational ship designed to take humans on a 400-year trip to Alpha Centauri.
Whoa. So do they put you in stasis?
I think it's you live your life, you have your kids, your generation 400 years down the line, they'll be the ones that are seeing what's up in the Alpha Centauri.
I'm confused.
What?
So you're living on the ship. So you're like that's your
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes
Think
a really long time
Xenon.
to get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was saying.
It'd be 16 generations of people.
Wow.
Would you do it?
No.
And it's like a
Actually, maybe. Depends on the circumstances.
yeah, maybe actually. What
Depends
are the
on-
amenities?
What are the amenities? Am I in like, yeah, do I get a nice room? I don't know. I feel like a lot can go wrong.
Is there Wi-Fi? Does Amazon deliver? These are two big things we need to know.
And it's also hard because you're making a decision for future generations too. I guess it depends. Are you fleeing something?
Well, that'll be their life. It's not like they knew anything about Earth.
Yeah.
They'd be living on the ship.
Stories of Earth.
Yeah. I mean, this ship
I guess you're starting a new history too.
Yeah. Ship is huge. It's like 40 miles long. And it's basically a huge hamster wheel that spins like an interstellar to simulate gravity. And yeah, it's supposed to save fuel and avoid Earth's traffic the way it's
when is
built.
this planning on happening?
Oh, not anytime soon.
So we won't even be able to go on, is what you're saying.
Sadly. But we'll
tell our grandkids.
But with this prep in mind, would you still do it? The first gen travelers would train by living 70 to 80 years in Antarctica.
No, thank you. I'm out.
Because nothing says space ready like frostbite and isolation.
It's actually curious that they think they're going to need one that big. Because do you think there's going to be that many people willing to live 70, 80 years in Antarctica?
Yeah, but you would need one that big because to propagate the human population.
Yeah, I guess that's true down the line. But like, how many people you think they don't even let that many people go to Antarctica?
Well,
they have that one station.
If it's for the necessity of humanity,
wouldn't they have to then build another station because you wouldn't be able to house a lot of people?
God knows what they have over there. They probably have something under the ice with the aliens down there.
Yeah, the aliens built something for them.
Yeah, I think it would be cool, like humans, AI, robots all in one ship cohabitating.
I mean, I support it. No. I don't like the cold.
Yeah.
I'm selfish.
This is like The Sims, right?
I guess it depends on the state that you're living. So if it comes the time where this is going down, and you're not happy with the state of your country or whatever, then maybe it makes sense for you to go there for 70 to 80 years and secure the future for your other generations.
Yeah. I feel like there'd be a lot of people. I feel like they would fill that up easily because a lot of people are not happy with their situation on Earth.
Yeah, but Antarctica, you know how cold it is there.
Yeah, but it's not like you're going to be outside the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen The Thing. I could survive.
You've seen The Thing, a 2-hour movie. Lunatic.
All right, one more interstellar article. So
who's surprised here?
So I was reading up about this asteroid. So I don't know how many months ago I read about this, but the scientists said that it looks like the trajectory is going to hit Earth. But it's hard to get the trajectory of a comet or a meteor that is 20 years out from
and also
hitting.
sometimes don't things impact it and cause its trajectory to change?
Yeah, that could happen too. Gravity could pull on it, or you can't account for everything.
A planet could implode and suck it into.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just making things up.
So the asteroid is called 2024 YR4. It's a really catchy name.
Super catchy.
60 meters wide, has a 4% chance of smacking the moon right now.
So like, we're from the US, so metrics are not my what give me like a size relation.
It's almost 200 feet long.
Okay. That's pretty big.
That's a lot of men.
Yeah. I don't know, that's a joke I don't understand.
No, I was just thinking of the size of an average man.
Oh, why? Oh.
Say like 6 feet.
What about the average woman?
5'9", I want to say.
For the average man?
I would say 5'10", and 5'9", 5'10" is the average man.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Let's see. Average man height is 5'8", so I'm higher. Woman
5'3".
is
I was
5'3". Wow, people are shorter than I expect. I guess it's the whole world. So, okay, back to the story. So
back to the pertinent information.
Now they find that there's a 4% chance of smacking the moon on December 22nd, 2032. Very specific. They have the date.
I didn't realize it was that soon.
Yeah. So yeah, the moon.
I hope not.
Moon might get a surprise
makeover, facelift. Pull a Catherine Zeta. Sorry.
So the crater would be less than a mile long. Eject 100 million metric tons of lunar debris. Most of it falls back to the moon, but up to 10,000 to 100,000 tons might head down towards Earth, creating a meteor shower from December 25th to 27th.
Oh, how romantic.
Yeah.
That could be horrible.
I mean, I guess when moon debris destroys your holiday party.
When you said 200 years out, I didn't realize it was now like they've been monitoring for that long.
Oh, no, it hasn't. I just was being hyperbolic. It's been
my bad. I was like, okay, so we don't have to worry about this one at least.
No, they've been monitoring it for at least a year, I would think.
Hopefully.
So yeah, we'd see a meteor shower. We'd be safe.
Hopefully.
But there's low odds that there's going to be bigger chunks that are going to do some damage. They might ding satellites though, because have you ever seen outer space around Earth? There's like crazy amount of space debris in satellites. It's actually like getting in the way of launches and stuff now. It's so bad. All right, so that does it for me.
I don't have anything else.
I hope you enjoyed the podcast.
You ready to go to sleep? Night night.
Nighty night.
Nighty night. So do you know what we're doing this week?
I think going down to Georgia.
Yeah, we're going down to Georgia. Looking for a soul to sell. What was it?
I don't know. We played the fiddle, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
We're talking about the song Devil Went Down to Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because
right.
he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal.
That's right.
I can't say anymore. So we are doing Am I the Devil?
Ooh.
Everyone who has been on Reddit has heard of Am I the A-hole or Am I the asshole or Am I the butt face or many of the other hilariously named subreddits.
Infinite.
But not many of them make it to Am I the Devil status.
Yeah, you got to be really devious.
Really devious. So these are work-related Am I the Devils.
I'm ready.
Let's get into the first one. This one originated in Am I the Buttface? Would I be the buttface if I demanded to know who reported me to HR? I'm in my early 30s and male. In our office, I'm known as a bit of a jokester. Nothing mean, and I don't go out of my way to prank someone or hurt anyone's feelings, but I have plenty of jokes and give lots of silly nicknames. There's a newer woman in our office. She's in her early 20s, and she has a 3-year-old. They live in an RV park a few miles away from work, and I've nicknamed her RV Reba.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't see the harm. It's just a silly nickname. I've given silly nicknames to most of my coworkers. Like, bro.
I think you need to know where you are.
Right? Come on.
Like, just because it flew before doesn't mean it's always going to fly with everybody. You got to be a little sensitive to
read the room. But also, I don't know. That comes with a lot of insecurity sometimes for people.
Yeah, and you're just labeling her as a RV dweller, kind of.
Which usually comes like with a negative connotation, even though it shouldn't. It's not. You gave your child a place to live. If anyone complains about it, I just explain I don't mean anything by it. It's just a silly thing I do, and there was no reason to be offended. RV Reba wasn't thrilled with the nickname and said it was insulting, but I explained it wasn't intended to be. It was just something silly I came up with. She asked me to stop using it. I don't use it around her much anymore, but I think it's a silly thing to get upset about. So I still use it around others. What is wrong with you?
That's not your judgment to make. If someone gets upset by one of your stupid jokes, you got to stop.
I mean, honestly,
especially at work.
You're lucky that she came to you instead of going to HR if you have an HR department or to your boss. She was nice enough to try to spare your job because you're being a POS.
See, that was the adult thing to do. What she did. He's being a child, saying, I don't use it that much anymore. I'm a jokester.
I'm just being funny. Everyone thinks I'm funny. You're probably fucking horrible and insufferable.
It's like when people say no offense, but like...
Then they always mean offense.
Or whenever preface it with something like that. Like,
I hear that all the time at work.
Yeah, like it's offensive and you should shut up.
Yeah, maybe just keep it to yourself.
If you have to say that in the beginning.
Then you already know.
Yeah. It better be like a critique that is helping me or something.
Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you are trying to be an asshole. Okay. Well, someone reported me to HR. I got called into a meeting this morning, given a written warning to stop harassing my coworkers. I don't see how it's harassing at all. They're silly nicknames. I asked who reported me, and they said it was not just one person, but multiple complaints. RV Reba and a few others were getting coffee, and I wanted to know who reported me. RV Reba said she didn't know, but was glad that they spoke to me about it since I wasn't listening to them asking me to stop. I think it was probably her and one or two other coworkers who can never take a joke. I want to know exactly who it was, though. A few coworkers said I'm already the butt face and I should let it go, but I really want to know who reported me. Would I be the butt face if I demanded to know who it was? Like,
what authority do you have to like people are allowed to complain anonymously? That's the point.
This guy's a nightmare.
Yeah,
like you are not funny.
I'm surprised it took them
Someone laughed
long.
At you once.
I'm surprised it took this long because he seems to be heckling.
Well,
everyone.
Now they're laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah,
they probably were all along.
He sounds like more like a bully than a jokester.
Yeah,
there's a fine line, especially when he won't stop because you think it's funny.
Yeah. You're not funny. No one ever thought you were funny. Get over yourself. And yes, you are the butt face.
100%.
Yes, you are the devil.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know that I think this belongs at Am I the Devil, but
No,
you
he's
know,
not devilish.
I'm
enough.
leaning in here. Let's let
Definitely an asshole.
definitely an apple and a butt face and everything else on the list.
Right.
And a dick.
Like read the room.
Yeah, have
A-
some class.
and
How
don't-
about that? Be professional.
And that's not professional to ask who complained either. Just correct your attitude, correct the way you work with others, correct everything because you're the problem.
Well, if you think if few people can't take a joke, that means that you're probably the problem. It's not just one person who thinks you're not funny.
Right. And if a few people think that, there's other people that just won't speak up that also think that. They probably think
For sure.
like,
They
you're-
just think it's easier not to say anything.
people just want to work and not have to deal with people like you.
Yeah,
Like it's nice to have fun, but to make fun of people like that, even though you say it's a joke, it's still making fun of them.
definitely. Get some friends or get a hobby.
Yeah, seriously. Or go do stand up if you think you're so funny.
Yeah, see how well that goes.
You ready for the next one?
I am ready. Hope this is a good one.
All right, so this originally comes from r/am I the asshole. AITA for drinking absinthe at a job interview? No, I think that's normal.
I mean, I always do it, but just kidding. I do not ever do that.
Okay. So I know the title sounds bad, but bear with me. I had my reasons, as they always do. So I, 22 male, have been really struggling to find a job since I graduated this summer. So why not drink absinthe at a
Yeah,
job interview?
that'll
That'll
help.
help you get a job. I'm searching in a highly competitive field, think finance.
But
and
it's not finance.
Yeah. And yesterday was the first time I interviewed somewhere. I took a small shot of absinthe when I woke up, just to settle my nerves a little.
Are you okay?
Side note, my granddad was of Czech origin, and he loved absinthe. He even used to brew it himself. My final birthday present from him was a novel 200 milliliter bottle he brought from his homeland. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple weeks ago, so I decided to pour one out for him to ensure good luck with my interview. I mean, you don't need to bring him in as an excuse to drink.
Yeah, I mean, you could just think about him, maybe.
Or have it off time when you're home and
yeah, celebrate after the interview.
How well you did in your interview.
For sure.
However, by the time I was sat in the company's waiting room, the effects have completely worn off. So you drove kind of feeling effects of absinthe.
And like, what are
We don't know how much
if
he
his
drank.
granddad made it? Well, he said he took a shot,
Okay.
pour one out. I don't know what pour one out. It could be like a glass.
Yeah,
but
you could pour out a whole
maybe, we don't
bottle.
know. Did he say he drove? Maybe he took the bus. Hopefully,
Maybe. It didn't get into that.
public intoxication either way.
I started to feel sick with nerves. The pressure of the interview stage was getting to me after months of writing applications. I decided to sneak off to the toilet to take a couple of pre-interview shots to calm my nerves.
So he brought it with him. This guy has a
Is
problem.
a flask or something with him? The interview that followed actually went really well. I had great chemistry with the interviewer, and we were laughing, flirting, etc.
You were flirting with the interviewer. What the is wrong with this person?
In his mind, this was all
He's
went
like,
well.
oh
Yeah.
wow, you're beautiful.
I can only imagine how it
I'd
went.
love to work here.
Okay, so the problem came when I, very stupidly, decided to sneak in another shot for good luck
What?
before the final interview with the CEO.
He's like bending under the table.
I'm sorry,
Oh, I
sir.
dropped my pen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. It sounds like you may have a problem.
Yeah.
Sadly, she emerged from her office precisely as I was mid-gulp. She looked horrified and told me to leave the building.
How much is 200 milliliters too? Is that a big bottle he was carrying around?
I think it's the size of those
It's like
whiskey
comedic.
bottles.
He's like,
those whiskey bottles that we get.
yeah,
Yeah,
holding an entire bottle of liquor
we get
in a brown
sometimes.
bag in like the interview room.
Probably
waiting
a
room.
flask, I would think.
Maybe.
I tried to explain to her about my anxiety and how I was simply medicating it, but she wouldn't listen and called security to take me away.
If you have anxiety, doctors can also give you medicine for
I'm
that.
sorry, but it sounds like you're an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I sent the company an apology email and asked for another chance, but they haven't yet replied. Gee.
Sir, they're not going to reply.
My mother thinks I'm an asshole for drinking at all and called me an alcoholic. She doesn't really understand alcohol.
I think you don't understand alcohol.
But my brother doesn't see the issue as long as I wasn't drunk.
Your brother is an alcoholic as well.
So Reddit, who's the asshole? Me for drinking before a job interview or the CEO lady for not listening and calling security?
Again, I
The
don't think this
CEO,
is
obviously.
an Am I the Devil? But
No.
you are an idiot. And you do have a problem.
You're in the waiting room and you're taking swigs of absinthe. That's
At
another
least
level.
go to the bathroom. Just kidding.
Like, I could see if it was Jack Daniels. That's one thing, but
Yeah,
absinthe?
I
Come
mean, conspicuous.
You're I don't know. I just think you have a problem and you need to figure that out because you can't do this before interviews. Plus, you
You are
could
not going to
smell
get a
it.
job, and if people get wind of this kind of reputation in your field that's very competitive, you are not going to get a job.
Yeah, it could be dangerous to your health
Of
as well.
course, dangerous to your health and the people around you. Your
Well,
health.
you don't think people smell that on your breath as well?
I don't know. Maybe he's good at hiding it if he's that experience.
He's obviously not good at hiding it. Should have went to the bathroom again, I guess, if you wanted to take another swig. Like,
That's what I said, but don't do that. Also, don't do that.
yeah, do it after you get home and want to unwind. That's fine, but
Exactly.
not anything relating to work.
Not work day. That's wild.
Jeez. I hope we got a job, and I hope they stopped drinking.
Yeah, I
That,
hope they're
mean,
okay.
like that. You gotta have your occasional drink.
But if they're drinking like that, they probably have a bigger problem.
Yeah, hopefully they got it figured out. They were young, so they're learning. 22.
Young, stupid. Hopefully you have grown.
Well, I mean, I'm still stupid, but
Shut up.
all right. Ready for the next one?
I am ready.
All right.
Am I the asshole for fat shaming my coworker? Am I the asshole for telling someone to work out? For context, I'm a 20-year-old engineering major and I work in a pub downtown. My coworker, the cashier lady, is somewhat close to me. Although she's kind of old, she is always fun to be around. Now, she's fat. This is not an insult, I'm pretty sure. She scientifically categorizes as obese. Now, I love this lady. She's very kind, very caring for her coworkers. I've been working out my whole life, and I help some of my coworkers with their workout routines too. Anyway, here's the deal. Last Saturday was kind of busy for a pub during COVID, so even though she had to do some serving, I saw that she was really tired. Her face was red and she had a hard time breathing. So I went up to her with good intentions and told her that maybe I could prepare a workout routine for her and help her, just like I help some other coworkers. She got angry and asked me, "Why? Do you think I'm fat?" And I told her, I mean, yes, you are fat, and I can see that it's hurting you at this point.
There were different ways to approach this. This was not one of them.
There are no ways to approach this.
No,
She didn't
I'm
come up
just
to you
saying-
and ask you for your fucking
I'm
advice.
saying he could have been like, "I'm going to the gym later. Do you want to hang out or something?"
I mean,
like
but
that.
even with someone you
No,
work
I
with, that
don't-
could be considered inappropriate.
I'm just saying, if you had to do it, what would be the? You don't have to do it, but I'm just saying there were other ways to bring this up if you really.
You could be
wanted
more
to.
subtle about it if you really,
Yeah, this
I don't
wasn't
know, thought
subtle.
that you were being helpful. You could have been like, "Oh, the buddies and I are going to play basketball," or like, "Oh, you know, I did a workout routine for Tina and Louise and Linda."
But I think
and Jean.
initially what you said, it's none of your business, and you shouldn't have said anything
100%.
unless she asked.
Exactly.
could
If she came to you and said, "Oh, I know you work out. Like, could you possibly help me get into working
Yeah.
out?"
Or like make it known, like talk to a coworker about their routine in front of her, and if she asks about it, then that's your in. If not,
Yeah.
leave it be.
But also just like mind your own fucking business, because if this woman really wanted to find someone to ask for workout advice, she probably would go to another woman
Yeah.
and not to her young teenage coworker, whoever you are.
Yeah, and getting blindsided and embarrassed. Like this is
that's
embarrassing.
hurtful. She's at work. She's doing the best she can
Yeah.
to keep up. Okay, so let's continue. So the second that I told her this, her red face got even redder. Her heavy breathing stopped and she started screaming at me about her being fat has nothing to do with her health, and she was tired because she couldn't get enough sleep. I was incredibly surprised. This was my first time seeing her this angry. After that, I told her even if that was the case, working out would help improve her quality of life anyways, and I'd be happy to see her healthier. She started saying stuff like how the word obese was a hoax and being overweight was perfectly healthy lifestyle. Now, I totally respect a person that likes their body for what it is, but obviously you
not.
don't.
If you keep pushing it too, why would you keep pushing it? after
Especially
she
when
gets
she's
mad?
pushing back. Like, you're literally insane.
Just say sorry. I didn't mean to, whatever. Make you feel bad. I was just saying.
Don't comment on other people's bodies when they don't ask for your fucking opinion. It
Well,
just
yes,
doesn't matter.
That, and he should have just left it alone after she got mad the first time.
Exactly.
Be like, "I'm sorry. No, I was planning workouts for everybody, not just you. I just wanted to know if you want to," and then leave it be.
Yeah,
Walk
or just
away.
don't. Or just don't.
Or just say sorry and say,
And
let's get
actually
back to
be
work.
sorry, maybe. So I won't blame or shame them, but her saying that being obese was perfectly healthy just pushed me a little to the edge, and we started arguing. We had to cut it short because it was a busy day, so I told her to do whatever she wants and kept working. The next Monday was a disaster. Most of the coworkers I talked to just said that I was rude and I shouldn't have been shaming her for her weight. Even though I tried to explain to them that I didn't mean it like that, they were so pissed at me. Just like myself, everybody liked her here, and I guess I made a mistake. Guys, am I the asshole for telling a fat person that being fat is not healthy? Maybe I should have minded my own business. Yeah, I think you should have minded your own business.
Yeah, now
The first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, when the coworkers were telling you were being an asshole,
yeah, and
read
that
the fucking
at
room,
that
bro.
point you don't get defensive. You just say sorry and you walk away. And
Even if you don't agree, just keep it to yourself.
it doesn't matter if you don't agree. It's like
It's not your body. It's not your life.
You're not the authority on any of this. Like,
Absolutely
maybe
not.
you're fit or whatever. Doesn't mean she's not happy with how her life is and how she looks. And you should
Exactly.
leave it at that. Because she could have been like, well, I could show you how to eat better because you have dark circles under your eyes. How's that sound?
So nice. So kind.
Like, off.
Yeah. I could teach you how to be not an asshole, but I don't know if I have enough time in the day.
Yeah, that's the thing. I notice a lot of people these days seem to know best.
Well, yeah, because
Keep your
everybody's the
opinions to
authority on
yourself.
everything. Yeah. And they think everyone needs to live their life the way that they live their life. That's something that really frustrates me. We are all individuals. We all have different paths. We don't all have to like the same things. We don't have to do things the
Right.
same way. There are many methods for many reasons.
Exactly.
You do you and everyone else do them.
And my counterpoint, I've always had this, if I don't, people work out and you cumulatively together, all their workouts that could be years of work you're doing. So I'm saying if I don't work out and I die that same amount of years earlier,
Shut up.
that's basically the same thing. It's a wash. So that guy's a loser.
I mean, some people enjoy working out. It does give you some dopamine.
That's true. I kind of
And
miss it.
you don't hurt yourself. Yeah, I told
It's
you
hard
we've
to
got to
get
start
in-
working
It's
out
hard
more.
to get into the routine.
Because
Changing
we're
your
fucking
routine up.
exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
We should have done it today.
But I think my point still stands. It makes sense. It just makes sense. Are we getting pizza tonight or what?
He wants a Costco hot dog real bad.
Pizza, honestly.
You can get Pizza Hut if you want. I have dinner ready.
No. All right. You ready for the next step?
I am ready for the
Story?
next episode.
You ready for the next story?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Tell
that's
me
not
more.
So this again comes from Am I the Devil?
I think the last guy was the fucking devil, by the way. That's the first one I will declare, devil.
I think originally misguided, but then he kept pushing.
But then he
it
doubled down
pushing
and
it,
tripled down.
and then he still thinks he's not in the wrong. Yeah.
Devil.
So yes.
Or
But
devil's assistant, at least.
originally,
Demon.
yeah.
Am I the demon?
So originally, this one comes from r/am I the asshole like the others. AITA for yelling at my coworker when she deserved it. I'll be the judge of that.
We'll be the judge.
I, 24 female, work at a vet clinic as a vet tech. The doctor, who is Indian, hired a girl that has no experience for the summer. She wants to be a vet and is still in college. She is also Indian, like my doctor, and he clearly hired her because he's friends with her mom, and now it's all our jobs to train her. Usually,
I mean, I understand thinking something's nepotism, but that sounds a little racist, maybe.
Well, also, usually you do train new people. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't go into it thinking like this. You don't know how good of a
And you
worker
have to
she
hire,
is.
yeah, exactly. You have to find people to hire that are passionate about
Right.
it some way. So why not somebody's friend of a mom, like, or whatever?
Actually, like if I hired someone, if I had a job and someone I knew got into it, I'd probably be harsher on them because like don't
'Cause
take
you
advantage
expect-
of me
yeah,
and
yeah.
don't make me look stupid.
Exactly. You want their work to reflect on you.
Yeah.
That you would have to make sure that would be up to your standard.
Okay. I actually got trained to be a vet tech and went to school for it, unlike a lot of the people I work with. Meanwhile,
Better much?
yeah, so they have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, he just hired her because she's Indian and she's terrible at her job.
Okay, so we're definitely racist.
Wait, so
We just keep mentioning that she's Indian.
Yeah. That's why I said it like I did because I knew where this was going. So he hired her because she's Indian and she's terrible at her job. He hired her because she's terrible at her job.
Interesting. We're really good with the grammar, I guess.
She wasn't refilling syringes, heartworm tests,
Wait,
except
hold up. We're refilling syringes. Shouldn't we be tossing syringes?
I don't know. Yeah, you
Where
should
the
be,
fuck do
I
you
would
work?
think. Could be a different country, or it could be the oral syringes.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, she was refilling syringes, heartworm tests. I don't know that. I didn't know you could refill that either.
Maybe restocking.
Maybe.
Maybe restocking.
Yeah,
Let's hope it's that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Again, wrong use of the word.
etc. So I talked to her and she said she was never trained. Yeah, right. I almost saw her giving a dog treats.
Sorry, that was loud. You almost saw her.
That's almost like killing a dog. I told her she's not allowed to do that, but she said the vet said it's fine. It's clear she is terrible at her job. The dog would have an allergy.
What?
That's what it says. I'm reading it.
Ooh, girl.
I finally got tired of her because I pissed. Okay.
You pissed in the hallway?
I finally got tired of her because I passed her room multiple times and there was dog poop in the corner under a chair that I could clearly smell.
This person's so bitter. This is a good one.
I saw it multiple times and noticed she didn't clean it up.
So you just walked past the dog multiple times?
They didn't clean it up. It really pissed me off. I ignored it, and obviously you didn't ignore it. I ignored it until I saw her bring a different client in that room with her dog. I found her in the supply room and yelled at her. I said it was a huge health violation to have shit on the floor.
I mean, she could have prevented this.
A patient's dog could step in shit and get a worm or something worse. Yes, because shit on
Get
your
on their foot.
She immediately started apologizing and saying she's sorry and that she didn't notice there was shit on the floor. I asked if she was stupid.
Oh my God.
How could she not smell the dog shit even if she didn't see it?
I mean, it's a vet clinic. It probably smells like dog shit pretty
Yeah.
often.
They never smell nice, I have to say that.
Yeah.
She said she had some condition where she can't smell anything, but she said she didn't notice. I told her that she has been super bad at her job. She should get in trouble for leaving shit on the ground, and would if she wasn't family friends with the boss. I told her off, and it felt really good.
You're so professional.
Of course, she went complaining to the boss, who told me to please talk to him if I have problems instead of getting into it with people myself. The thing is, I knew he wouldn't say shit to her. He never does. She's a friend of his daughter, so he isn't going to be mad at her. AITA or right to call her out on her horrible behavior.
I mean, borderline demon.
Now, if she shat on the floor and didn't clean it up, then maybe I
That's
would
a
agree
different
with
story.
you.
You also let the shit be on the floor.
Yeah, you seem to have like a preconceived notion of her before she even started. So it seems like you just didn't like her.
You haven't trained her on anything and you hate her for not being trained.
Yeah, like, did this keep happening with the shit on the floor, or did it happen like the first day?
And this could also be an opportunity for you to show that you are very good at your job and you're helping this person who's close to your boss succeed
Right.
and do well at their job. And then maybe you could get a promotion out of it if you weren't a little demon.
Instead of being petty and they were being unprofessional the way they handled this.
Absolutely. You should go to someone. I guess you felt like you couldn't go to the vet, but you were not being a good coworker, not being, I don't know, that's not very fair. And it's also
Yeah.
not your place.
And why'd you have to emphasize the race?
I think
just
we know
asking a
why.
question, but yeah, you're the ass. Get out of here.
Absolutely. The little demon.
Go
I'm not
clean
going to
some
say
shit.
devil, but demon.
Go
You're just
clean some
dumb.
shit.
Yeah, you deserve to. Okay, so we're going to read one more because we had a couple shorter ones. So
Yeah.
this one was originally posted in Am I the Ass? So AITA for telling my coworker that I'm tired of hearing about her nerdy obsession. So I have a coworker, female 27, who is absolutely obsessed with Transformers. Yes, you read that right. She has a massive collection of action figures and frequently brings one or more of them to work to show off.
I have to say, like, so I've noticed this a lot. People like to police conversations. Like, we're fine talking about sports all day or
The things that they like.
fucking pickleball, but once you bring up Transformers or something nerdy, I don't want to hear about it because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're right. Even at my job, like the conversation will redirect or go silent if it's like not something that's in the person who thinks they're in control's main interest.
Yeah, and a lot of tough stuff they talk about is like not. It's just so simplistic. And
Yeah.
it's like
God forbid someone has something that they really are passionate
it's
about.
nothing personal. Usually, it's usually like what happened in a baseball game. Like, yeah, they won. Get over it.
Yeah. Oh, they went around the bases again. Let's stop. For 5 hours.
Just some guy's hurt. I don't know why I care. He has nothing to do with my life, but he's
still
hurt.
making millions.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, sorry.
So continuing, let's see where I left off. Okay, so she talks endlessly about movies, cartoons, comics, video games to anyone who will stop long enough to listen. She writes a ridiculous amount of fanfic that she also has to talk about. Almost every vacation she takes revolves around going to a Transformer convention, etc. Most everyone else seems to think it's a fun personality quirk, or at least tolerates it, but it drives me bonkers because it's all she talks about. Like, get a life.
God forbid someone has an interest.
Seems like she has a pretty active life. She's
Yeah.
going to Comic-Con and Transformer Con.
Probably more full than this person's life.
This person's obviously sad.
Usually that's how it works. Like they want to take out
They want
their,
attention on them.
yeah, and they want to take out their anger or loneliness. They want other people to feel the same way. Like she probably doesn't like seeing this woman so happy.
Or man,
and
we don't know.
It's female.
Oh, how do you know?
F27. Oh, that's a coworker. Sorry.
Yeah, the coworker's female. I think this is probably a guy.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you obviously don't have a lot going on in your life, and you're kind of jealous.
Jealous. Totally jealous. You're a hater.
I was
Get
going
over
to say
yourself.
another word, but I went with jealous.
Yeah. Okay. So last month, a number of us were discussing things we missed the most that were gone or delayed due to the pandemic. Most people brought up visiting family, going to the movies, etc. Guess what this coworker missed the most? Yep, her conventions, which had been canceled because apparently stuffing hundreds of nerds in a confined space isn't a good idea during the pandemic. I did a weird voice.
I felt it.
I thought you were enjoying it, but
I
then you
was.
looked at me weird.
I was.
I admit I lost my shit at this point, and I told her, "Oh my God, will you shut up? Nobody cares about your obsession. Find another hobby or just something else to talk about besides a stupid cartoon show and action figures." Oh my God, get over yourself. She clammed up and didn't speak to me for the rest of the day.
I would have never spoken to you again. I would
I
have.
would fucking kicked you in the balls.
Yeah, like everyone else's answers were just fine, missing movies and stuff. But God forbid she brings up
The things she enjoys.
Yeah, and Transformers is cool. Whatever.
Of course. You're just rude. Since then, I haven't heard of her say a peep beyond work-related stuff, which is actually a relief. But other coworkers are saying I was the asshole for telling her to shut up, and then they actually miss her rambling about fictional robots. One of them even says I'm lucky this coworker didn't report me to HR.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think what I said was HR worthy. If anything, I think I did everybody a favor by just getting her to stop talking their ears off about something only she cares about. But I'm wondering if I could have worded it better. You could have not worded it at all.
Could have just shut up and let her speak. Why? I don't get the policing of conversations.
They wanted
like
to hear their own voice again. That's exactly what happened.
And they think they did a service to the office. Like, it's good to have something out of the box, interesting people.
And if other people had a problem, they probably would be like backing away and not conversing with her.
Right.
They probably don't want to talk to you, you little schmuck.
And they didn't say like everyone's saying that it's annoying. It was just you. It seems like it was annoying too.
Just you.
Maybe you're the annoying person in the office, and you should shut up.
That's probably 100% the case. Okay, so they want to know if they're the a-hole. And they have an edit. So I get it. I'm a piece of Please stop messaging me and telling me so. Update for those who care. I'm getting shunned and hated on enough at work, and I'm currently looking for another job. I tried apologizing to my coworker, and she gave in, it's okay, but still refuses to talk to me. She's back to talking about robots again, though, so I think she'll be okay. I don't know if she's on the autistic spectrum, but probably doesn't make a difference. We'll try to be more accepting of people's interests from here on out, even if it's a little too late for my current workplace.
Okay, why do you need to bring up autism? Like, it doesn't make a difference, but you need to bring it up?
He's trying to justify his autism by, like, putting a condition on somebody.
It sounds like
that's
they
not related.
They didn't learn a lesson here.
No, they just are pretending that they learned a lesson so that they can stop getting thumbs down and hate messages.
Yeah,
that they probably
are
deserve.
Pure asshole, and you need to rethink the way you handle yourself at work and in the world, I think.
For
and
sure,
be
little
open to other
demon.
people's opinions and their interests.
Exactly. You're not the only thing that matters.
You're
And
probably
God forbid
single,
someone
too.
else has something interesting to say or different to say that's not, maybe it opens your mind a little bit. God forbid.
Yeah. Like, we have to be at work. Let it be nice. As nice it could. Ugh, I can't speak.
I know, we're tired.
I'm just saying, let people be themselves as much as they can at work. Why do you need to stifle that? We're already stifled enough at work.
Yeah. I mean, like the corporate structure of most people's jobs stifles them.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid they have a little light conversation and have a tiny moment of joy during their bleak day.
Right. I would find a conversation like that interesting.
At least you're not talking about work.
Yeah. or something like you hear nonstop.
Or
other
something
places.
terrible that's going on in the news. Oy vey.
I like seeing people who are passionate about things like that.
Well, it's
So,
exciting to see someone that facet of people. I mean, you don't always need to see that in every coworker or whatever, but like the people you're close with, if you have a friendship with them, it's nice to know the things that make them tick, the things that make them happy.
yeah, and also people who share that kind of thing, they feel comfortable enough with you. And
Well, they felt safe.
if someone shuts you down like that, that is shattering a little bit.
That can
And
change you
don't-
forever.
Yeah, you kind of feel like the odd person out.
Yeah.
After
And,
that.
and then you start critiquing everything else. Does everyone else think that I'm an idiot or like I'm a loser because
Yeah.
I talk about this all the time?
I do that nightly
That's
when I get
sad.
home. I'm like, why
Yeah,
did I say that?
We always have like interactions and go home and like overanalyze them. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said that on the podcast.
But usually nobody cares.
It's me. I do that. So, what's distracting you this week?
So what I'm gonna do later, hopefully. I've been preparing my Pokemon cards so I can put them in. I'm talking about nerd culture and stuff.
We might as well lean in, baby.
I want to get them ready just in case I want to send them out for grading, just to see how much I actually have. I don't think as much as I thought, but it'll be
And he
nice
said
to
I
keep
ruined
them.
one of them.
No, it fell out. It was loose.
It wasn't properly stored and it came out of its little binder in our closet.
So it did come out when you moved it.
No, I saw it sticking out when I saw the binder.
Oh, so you saw it sticking out after you pushed
and
it.
I put it back in for you
Thank you. I appreciate you.
because I didn't want it to bend in half. And then I made sure I put it somewhere that I wouldn't actually move it so it wouldn't get jostled.
Well, I appreciate that, looking out for my cards.
I got to protect our investment.
And also, I updated my resume because you should always keep your resume up to date. You never know what's
Absolutely.
going to happen.
Well, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know, the job market's not great, but I don't know what the unemployment rate is in comparison. I haven't
Still
looked into
pretty
that.
low, but
So at least that.
you never.
but-
1 month could just skew the numbers. So
Well,
be
and I saw a lot
prepared.
of pharmaceutical companies are suspected to be having some layoffs and stuff. So you're right. It's always good to have
Yep.
be prepared.
Tech places. Everyone's probably looking to lay off people now.
Well,
honestly.
AI, you know,
Mhm.
AI is definitely
Well, plus
taking some jobs.
companies want to prepare for a downturn just in
Yes.
case as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, with the tariffs and everything, people are, I think, anticipating it might have an effect.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully,
starting.
I mean, they're hoping a positive effect, I think, on our economy, but I don't know. Is that
mean,
what they're anticipating? Is that why they do it?
Things are going to cost more. So we'll have less money on other things to spend. So that's not really
Ooh.
good. No.
Not good.
And our dollar's worth less around the world now.
And our reputation.
So traveling is going to be more expensive as well.
Great. Like I could afford to go anywhere anyway.
All right. So what is distracting you this week?
I mean, not too much. My brother and his girlfriend are coming up to visit next week, so
Oh.
I'm gonna try to see them at some point. That's like a little
That's
nice distraction.
nice.
I haven't seen them in over a year. Hopefully get to spend a little quality time together.
Yeah.
Maybe get in the pool one last time because it went from summer to fall in like 2 days.
It's
It's
heartbreaking.
beautiful today and yesterday, but before that it was like 60, which was not bad, but it's like not supposed to be 60.
No.
It's still August. We still have
60
time.
and raining. It was like, winter's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy fall too, and like the transitional, like from summer to fall, where it's like not super, super hot,
Mhm.
but it's also sad. I always say this, like for nostalgia's sake, I think I'm a summer kid because being home all summer, my birthday's in the summer, just, I don't know, the freedom of summer, which I don't really have and haven't had for many years, but I still hold on to that little bit of nostalgia and it being sunny out until after 9 o'clock
That's
and fireflies and getting to sit outside.
The night noises, I'm gonna miss that. I always miss that. I usually record what I think is gonna be the last day of summer, so I could down the road. I'm gonna compare the sounds to see if
we got more or less
changes.
of the little katydids and crickets and cicadas.
Or I make a little playlist for sleep.
For us to sleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do enjoy that.
Yeah.
I think I showed you before. Well, one of the nail companies that I like to buy nail products from, they have something that was called Shibuya Crossing, and that's the video you watch.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's the video you watch of like the Japanese nighttime noises.
Yeah. One day I'll get to go there.
Absolutely.
We'll
I
get
was
to go.
talking to a coworker. I'm sorry, a customer the other day who was leaving for Japan soon.
Oh yeah.
So jealous. I told her, can't wait to hear about it. Send me pictures. I'll live vicariously through you.
Do we have
One day.
any Japanese listeners?
Not yet.
Hmm.
We're waiting for you,
Tell your
Japan.
Japanese
We are
friends.
very big fans. We'd love to visit. What else? Anything?
I think that's
I guess
it.
that wasn't a great distraction, but
No, that is. You'll be distracted by family.
sure.
That works.
Sometimes it's a good distraction. Sometimes it's a headache.
And I still play my LinkedIn games daily. I'm like
He
on a
loves.
streak.
He's a beast.
Over
Was it
150.
Kings?
And
Kings is your
Zip.
favorite? I haven't played that. I only played Kings like once.
Hmm.
I didn't understand how to play it, so I did very poorly.
It's not great. It's just now I have to do it. I have a streak going.
He's addicted. Well, we had a lot of fun with you this week.
We did.
We would love if you would leave us a like and a review on our social media. Let us know you're out there. Please follow us on Spotify. Follow us on
Please.
any of the other
Will you
streaming
please?
platforms. We're on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Where
All
else?
of them.
I think we're on all of them except for maybe Apple, which maybe we
for
can
Apple.
fix soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Follow us. Gary, I'm going to have Gary read off where you can follow us.
Yeah, I thought
Sorry.
you were taking it. I was like,
No, I
"Whoa,
got
this
a
is
little
my part."
I got a little carried away.
So you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Need Not Apply Pod, YouTube, Need Not Apply Podcast, and you could submit your stories to
Need not apply pod at gmail.com.
for a chance to be featured on a future episode
Of Need Not Apply.
every Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Yeah. We actually usually get it on there,
Yeah,
guys.
we have not missed. Well, once I think we missed. That was technical. Something technical happened.
And yeah, if you're listening out there, we are looking to diversify our content. So if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see from us, we obviously love posting clips for you, but we would like to get into something new.
Yeah, we're
Let's
open
have
to
a little
anything.
fun.
We might
Yeah.
have something. We'll might post
Maybe
it.
working on a little something. Can't tell you what's behind the scenes yet, but maybe next week
It'll get posted.
on Need Not Apply. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you at the water cooler.
Don't forget to punch out.
Devil.
I'm not the devil. I'm the angel.
That's right. Do that.
I can't. I'm a little angel.
I'm on your shoulder right now. Don't clean the poo in the
Here's my halo.
Don't clean the poop in the corner. Don't do it.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Tune in for tales from the 9